Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Disney Dreamlight Valley. In the last one, we finished Jafar's level 7 quest where he tried to steal the essence of Oswald. But of course we saved the day and have decided to give him one last chance. So let's see how that goes. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's see. One thing I would like to do, because I don't know how many more of them there will be, is to do the Daisy challenge thing. Let's see. I wonder if I can pull Jafar into here. Please don't be in your house, Jafar. Okay. No, he'll probably stay there. I want to do the Daisy challenge because that is a 2-day event. And we have to do another one.
Looks like a beach day to me.
What's the challenge? Decor Moana Rustic Calm Wondrous.
Bye-bye.
And what do we have here? I have everything but Moana, so I need a Moana outfit piece and then a Moana furniture piece, I guess. Let's look at Moana. Maybe earrings. Okay, let's do that. And then Moana here. And I just want to add something because I don't want to take something away. So, obviously wouldn't have electronics. Let's do foliage. And we'll do the coral if we can. I think that should be it. Where are
this valley is just too adorable.
Did I complete the challenge? Yes, okay.
Goodbye.
I'll be honest, until it showed up on Star Path, I didn't even know that there were challenges here. So let's grab what we can out of what we've got. Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and grab the water tower and that. Okay, let's go get Jafar. I would like to finish his quest today. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, where is Jafar? There he is. Let's go here.
I must...
Okay, I do like how it now doesn't automatically start the quest. In case you really just did want to do one of these. So, Trial of Eternity. Let's try that. Heather, I wonder what you have heard around the Isle. Yeah, we need to talk. How ominous. The other villagers seem unhappy with you again. Want to tell me why before I go ask them? No need. I will tell you everything myself. The question is, will you believe me? That's to be determined. Oh dear. Were my actions really so terrible? Is my social currency so deficient? Well, you did try to steal Oswald's abilities and hypnotize some of the other villagers, so yes. I'm more inclined to believe them, but I still want to hear your version of recent events. Well, first there was Rapunzel. I was merely trying to offer helpful artistic advice. She so clearly needs it. Jafar. And the capybaras should be glad that they're finally useful. As for Gaston, I'm surprised he even has the capacity for speech. Obviously, you should disregard whatever he tells you. Finally, Scrooge McDuck and Eve cannot be trusted to speak truthfully. They both have agendas against me. Sounds like you've been up to something. And I warned you about being on probation. I didn't want it to come to this, but we're going to need to enact the first ever Dreamlight court. A trial? Surely you jest. This is serious. We trusted you to be better, and from the sounds of it, you haven't even tried. I will, of course, find you a defense attorney, while I go around and get the truth from the other villagers. Really? You think any of those simpletons could form a coherent legal argument? I will, of course, represent myself. Fine, I'll leave you to work on your case for now. I'll be in touch when we're ready to kick things off. Be careful, Jafar. I'm serious.
Now leave.
Okay. So, anyone right by me? Ah, they're all in here. Oh, Remy too? Okay, Gaston. Gaston, I need to talk to you about Jafar. We're going to be holding a trial for him and... And you want me to be the judge? Of course. No. A mistake you'll regret, I'm sure. What do you want then? Well, I wanted to get your take on things. How do you feel about Jafar? Is there anything you want to raise when you testify? I must confess, I'm conflicted. I don't like that he hypnotized me to do his bidding. For sure. But he did want me to move my extremely heavy equipment, so he clearly knows I'm the strongest person here. For sure. I believe he should answer for his crimes. And you should acknowledge that I'm amazingly strong. Okay, I can work with this. What if when I need to get the courtroom set up, I rely on you to move the heavy things? I like it. Okay, glad we sorted that out. I'll talk to you later.
Move along. I'm done now.
Alright, Rapunzel's right here, so let's grab that. It's probably going to be easier to do this. Oh, she was right there. That's so close. Hey, Rapunzel, can we talk about Jafar? I'm putting a trial together, and I just wanted to talk to people about their experiences with him. He said something about your art. He did. It was a little harsh when he told me that my art would always suffer unless I learned proper geometry and perspective rules. But when I learned about them, it did give my painting a level of realism that I hadn't achieved before. I don't think I'll change my style, but it's nice to know that I could if I wanted to. On the other hand, he was mean to the capybaras. He tried to hitch them to a train to carry things for him. Huh. I guess I'm not really sure how I feel about Jafar. It's okay. This is a complicated topic. I hope he can find a way to be kinder. What if your trial asked him to do something that would show him a better path? Oh, like community service kind of thing? Yes, that sounds perfect. I know I always feel happier and more compassionate after spending time with animals. Could Jafar do that? Great suggestion, Rapunzel. I'll keep that in mind.
Everyone, goodbye.
Scrooge McDuck. So the fact is, Jafar is just unpleasant to be around. Okay.
Greetings, neighbor.
Hey, Mr. McDuck, I've got a bit of a favor to ask you. Of course, Heather. How can I help you? So I'm putting together everything we'll need for a trial for Jafar.
Oh,
Well, it's about time. I need someone to act as prosecuting attorney. Would you be interested?
Oh, I...
Bless me, bagpipes. You bet I would. I'll even help you with the furnishings. You want some official-looking benches and stands for the whole affair, I imagine? Yes, actually. That's the next thing on my to-do list. Well, if you want to do this right, I'd suggest crafting some bamboo benches and attorney stands. Crafting them will require tropical wood, brass, ingots, plastic scrap, bamboo, and fiber. Thanks, Mr. McDuck. I'll get on that now.
Remember,
We may not finish
time
this
is
today. There's Oswald. I used all my tropical wood last time.
I'm in a bit of a jam.
Hey, Oswald, you hanging in there? Aw, I'm feeling peachy. Thanks to you, of course, chum. That's good to hear. I'm interviewing villagers about their experiences with Jafar and getting a trial ready. How do you feel about the situation now that you've had a chance to let things settle? A trial, huh? That'd be swell. I still mean what I said about giving Jafar a chance, but the old grapevine says that he's been pretty rotten since then. Yeah, enough is enough. Would you want to give me a hand with the trial prep? Abso-positively. Great. I need you to speak with the other villagers and try to find someone who can be an impartial judge. Oof, that might be tough, Heather, but I'll do my best. I'd be the judge, but things are always black and white with me. Ho, you get it?
Gotta say, my
Okay,
neighbors are
Remy and Eve. Here is Eve. Hey, Eve, how are you holding up? Directive? Oh, I'm in the middle of putting together a trial for Jafar. Woo! Thought you might be happy with that. I was hoping you could help me with something else. I need someone to keep an eye on Jafar until the trial starts. If he starts building some suspicious-looking machine, you have my permission to use your laser on it. Directive? Woo! Cool, the trial will be happening in the ancient ruins. I'll make sure you get informed when we're ready to start. Now Remy.
Hello?
Bonjour. The Trial of Eternity. How you holding up, Remy? I'm doing just fine, Heather. I should be asking you the same thing. Everyone at Chez Remy's been talking about Jafar. I don't envy your job right now. Yeah, it's rough. We've never had to exile anyone from the community. But what if it comes to that during the trial? I'd like to be pleasantly surprised by Jafar, but his prior actions haven't really done much to inspire hope. What if we bring food into the equation? Go on. Well, I can't help but think back to when I first had to cook for Anton Ego. I was so scared of him, the power he wielded, the mean-spirited part of him that always seemed to float on the surface. But he really changed, and all he needed was to be reminded of a better time. Do you think Jafar could have the same path? Your guess is as good as mine, but it's worth a shot. What do we know about Jafar's past anyway? Basically nothing. That's a good point. Thanks, Remy. I think I'll use this idea as part of a sentence if we need something lighter than exile.
Could I talk to you?
Okay, tropical wood brass ingots. They just take so much. Okay, so I need somebody that's a mining person. I mean, Jafar is, if I can catch him. Okay.
I can't wait to explore everywhere.
Okay, we are hanging out. Oh, weird. Okay. Tropical wood and bamboo. Okay, first off, let me do this. I'm going to head back here. I'm going to look at brass ingots. I need 10.
As they say in Monstropolis, rise and grime!
I need... Oh, I can do them. Okay, so I don't really need to do any of that. It's the wood and the bamboo. I don't know about what that is for. Oh, I guess I needed fiber. I just don't have to have it. Luckily, I have the plastic scrap. That is kind of annoying to do. Okay, bamboo. So we are looking for tropical wood, and we are looking for bamboo. There's bamboo, there's tropical wood. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a decent time with this. Oh, cute. Okay. There's another bamboo. Okay, there's another one. So 2 more bamboo, which shouldn't be hard in this whole place. It's really the wood that's going to be an issue. There are a lot of trees. And this is kind of a big area. But there's still a possibility that we won't manage to get 20 of them. And we have to get 2 more bamboo. Anything around this side? No. Okay, anything on this side? I'm hoping I don't have an issue with the bamboo. I did figure that I'd have some issue with the wood, but I was hoping there'd be no issue with bamboo. Okay, there's a bamboo. I wonder, does that give me tropical wood? What did I need for the watering can? Oh, it does. Okay, good. So that'll help us get some as well. We need 1 more bamboo. Four more of those.
Perhaps you just weren't meant to rule.
Oh, there's a bamboo. There's the bamboo. So we've got all the bamboo. 3 more of the rocks. Are there these down here? Do I have blue gems that I need to get? Yes, okay. Come here, Jafar. Okay. That's interesting. Was there anything up this way? I know there was stuff, but I didn't know if there was anything like... resources. I mean, I guess there's one. Right there. Okay, 1 more. I was thinking about doing the s'more, but we'll just do that at some other point. Okay, 1 more of these.
Oh, I'm surrounded by...
Right there. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to do the furniture.
Can I get a little help here?
I'm sure we'll have to make some food as well. 2 attorney stands and 2 bamboo benches. What are the bamboo benches? Where are bamboo benches? Wouldn't that be under furniture? I really wish... Oh, there they are. Okay. I was going to say, I really wish there was a search at this point. Or just something that was very specifically different from the categories. It just listed all the quest things. Head to the ancient ruins to oversee the progress of the courtroom. Okay. Okay, so we are here. Bring the furniture to Gaston. Hey Gaston, I've got the furniture for you. Ready to set it all up for me? Of course, no one can lift heavy furniture like Gaston. Thanks, I've been so busy with the planning. This is a huge help. Where's the judge going to sit? Oh, I guess I hadn't thought about that yet. I still need to talk to Oswald to see who will be taking the role during the trial. Heather, I have an idea. You do? I'm all ears. No, you're not. I can see you only have 2 ears. Though all ears wouldn't be the strangest thing I've seen here. It's a figure of speech, Gaston. What's your idea? The judge is the most important person in the trial, right? Sure, I guess you could say that. Well then, the judge deserves a powerful chair, and I know just the one. I'll set it up with the rest of the other furnishings now. Oh, that's very helpful of you, Gaston. Thanks. Okay. Check in with Oswald. He's not standing right here, is he? No. Alright, Oswald, where are you? Okay, right there.
What's happened, friend?
Hey Oswald, got any judge candidates for me? You bet I do. I've been chinwagging all over Eternity Isle, but nobody thought they were a bullseye. Oh no. Well, we need to postpone the trial. We can't really do it without a judge. Of course it's going to be me. Hold your horses. Everyone did agree on one thing. You ought to be the judge. Me? The judge? Yeah, you'd be the tops.
Oh.
Think about it. You're the one that dynamited Jafar's plans, but you still want to make sure he gets a fair trial. True. And we all trust that you can put your gripes aside and do the right by both Jafar and the Valley. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I should. That's the ticket. Now, if you really want to look the part, get a hold of a powdered wig and some spiffy duds.
Oh, you have yourself a swell day.
I probably don't have that. So I guess I'll order it.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Okay, I'd like to order something. Clothing. Not that. This. I don't... Yeah, leave shopping because I don't want to do that. I want the... This.
Oh, I hope there's
Okay.
no leak.
So I need to wear that hair.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the
Okay,
store.
and then we'll do the trial. Oh, I guess I should stop in here, shouldn't I? Apparently I already have that. I feel like I don't, though. Because I don't
Bye-bye
feel
now.
like I have one that has, like, cubbies.
Woohoo!
Wow, what an amazing day.
Hello. Woohoo!
I do like to get things like coffee tables and such because they're not that important, but like when you're
Hello.
trying to do a room,
Woohoo!
sometimes you like need a coffee table. Okay. What's this? Apparently I already have that. I already have that. I apparently already have that, surprisingly.
Woo! Hey!
The sun's shining almost as bright as my money.
I'm starting to
Hello.
try to get
Woo! Woohoo!
the other stuff.
Uh-uh.
I guess with
Woohoo!
furniture, they'll give it to me over and
Hello.
over again, even if I already have
Whoopi!
it. Or something like clothes, perhaps if I run out 10,000,
Uh-huh.
then they won't. Like, kind of like I've done all the flooring and wallpaper options they have
Woo! Woohoo!
through the store, so they no longer show me any.
Uh-uh.
So I guess I'm going to start buying all the clothing.
My friends,
Hello.
the
And then we'll
trolls-
eventually run out of clothing, I presume.
Uh-uh. Woo!
That's so very expensive. Okay. Now that we've gone shopping, let's go to the ancient ruins and we'll do Jafar's trial. Hello, Eve. You ready for the trial? Is it in here? It must be down here. No, apparently it's not, because it's upstairs, I guess. So where was it then? Oh, it's in that side. Okay. And of course Merlin has to join in. Go near the judge's chair. Okay. Trying to delegitimize the court, eh? Just as I expected. You have no proof of anything. Aye, that's true enough. We have no proof of you ever doing a lick of good. Absence of proof is not proof of absence. Surely even a clown of an attorney like you can recognize that. Objection. Okay. Talk to Gaston to hear his testimony. The Dreamlight Court will now hear testimony from Gaston. It's very simple, Your Glory. Your Honor. Huh? Your Honor is how you address a judge, not Your Glory. Anyway, keep going. So yes, Jafar did hypnotize me, but he also used me for a strength-related task, so I can't be that angry with him. You see, as the strongest member of this community, the witness will cease self-aggrandizing and get to the point. Well, Jafar isn't the only one here that has done bad things. It will shock you to hear, but I have, on occasion, long in the past, done one or two things that may be considered not good. Plus, Ursula, Scar, Mother Gothel have all done many nasty things, and they're allowed to stay here. That's true. But have they done anything as bad as Jafar? I can't do everything for you. You decide. You're the honor judge. No, that's not how you say it either. Oh, never mind. Thank you for your testimony, Gaston. You can return to the bench.
You're leaving? How odd.
Leap in Loch Ness. If you had an attorney, I'd be telling him to control their client. That's the judge's job, you fool. You're turning this whole trial into a mockery. Of course it's a mockery. None of the relevant evidence is present. I lived with you all peacefully for years before the forgetting. Surely that has to count for something. What? I don't remember that. Okay, Oswald.
Here's a lucky
Okay,
break.
Oswald, it's your turn. How do you feel about what Jafar did? Well, if anyone's got a right to accuse him of something, it's me. He almost stole my luck. That's true. What do you want to happen to Jafar? Gee, I'm not sure. He's a tough customer. But shouldn't folks get a second chance in a place like this? Jafar's right. He did used to live here with us. But nobody remembers. For all I know, maybe I used to be a villain and he stopped me from a whole bunch of trolley-based mayhem. Do you think we should all just forget and forgive here? No way, Judjo. Jafar keeps yammering on that he's got goodness in him, so why not find proof of that? If we can catch some of the lost memories and prove that he can rate, then I'm happy to let him stay. I'll even bring him a poutine myself. Interesting. Thank you for your testimony, Oswald. Court will adjourn for the time being. I need to go look for some of those lost memories. When we reconvene, I will either examine the evidence of Jafar's past good actions, or we will decide on his eternal reward. Okay.
I'll be seeing ya.
So... Okay, so we need to go use the hourglass. I was going to say, we haven't used that much at all recently. The lagoon, the overlook is right here.
Wally!
Okay, let's sprint. Okay, hourglass. So it's not that. There it is. He's selling gems. Okay. Lagoon and Borderlands. Okay, not that one. Okay. Hanging out with the birds. Awesome. And then Borderlands. Oh, not that. Hold on. There we go. That one was a lot bigger. Okay, and then this one. Looking at the stars with Stitch. Okay, that's cute. Return to the courtroom. Alright. So he's at least not being awful to people, which is good. And something we want. Okay. Give your final judgment to Jafar.
Finally!
I have endured
I've
this
been waiting
ridiculous
an
trial
eternity.
long enough. Make your judgment. Hold up, Jafar. There have been some developments. I have new evidence to go over with you. I see. And what evidence is this? I found a number of memories that shed some light on what you were like before the forgetting. Let's see. Which to examine? Memories of Scrooge. What are you talking about with Mr. McDuck here? Allow me a moment of reflection. Yes, we were discussing possible techniques for polishing gemstones. I had a theory of how to automate the refining of common gemstones into their shiny variants. Did he hire you or something? No, I suppose I was motivated by pure scientific inquiry. Let's see, which to examine. Memory about Stitch. It seems like you're helping Stitch with something here. Yes, I had nearly forgotten. I was surprised to learn that the furry menace had an interest in astronomy. One of the lenses of his telescope had broken, so I made him a replacement. Interesting. Let's see which to examine. Memory with Merlin. You and Merlin seem to be in deep discussion on this one. As infuriating as that righteous enchanter can be, we did find the occasional topic to discuss. If I recall correctly, we were talking about our respective avian familiars. Owls have inferior cognition in comparison to parrots, but they are at least preferable to cats. Okay, Jafar, I've made my decision. Very well. You are guilty of attempting to steal Oswald's power. That wasn't ever in doubt. But we've also confirmed through the memories that you're at least capable of being a citizen here. However, you used your probation period to just keep being mean. So I am sentencing you to... Do not drag it out, Heather. Tell me, are you sending me back to the lamp? No. No? No. Instead, you'll be doing some community service. Maybe doing some goodwill will remind you how to be a proper member of this community. You can stay in the palace for now, and I'll be in touch soon about what your community service will entail. This is quite surprising, Heather. I'm not sure I would be so generous if I were in your shoes. Here, please take this. Let it serve as a token of my desire to remain in the valley. Yes, well, isn't that the point of doing good? Because it's good and not because it's easy? Be good, Jafar.
You are most gracious,
Okay,
my liege.
wait 1 hour for Jafar to reflect on his sentence. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't want to do just an hour. I don't want to do just an episode of whatever this is, because I imagine it's going to be short. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and end right here. Maybe go put away some stuff in my house. And then I will come back in an hour to see what he's got going on. And we'll finish that out in this video. Okay. It is now later. Let's see. I objected to the court proceedings. I must admit you are impartial enough to consider possibly exonerating evidence. And for that and nothing else, you have my thanks. Okay. And then I got some Dream Snap stuff. Okay, Jafar, we need to talk to you about your community service.
Don't forget, I'm here to help.
Oh.
Okay,
it's
hope
you
you're ready to
again.
feel wholesome today.
Finally.
It's
I've been
time for
waiting
my
in
community
eternity.
service, as you say. Surely you expect actions from me and not emotions? Well, yeah, but hopefully the actions lead to emotions. I see. I shall do my best to embrace the process. What actions will the service entail? Well, first we're going to be taking some advice from Remy and cooking up some food. That sounds tolerable. What food? Well, what foods do you like? What are some foods that make you feel happy? I'm good with making basically anything for you, as long as it will help connect you to the happier side of yourself. So tell me, what are some foods that make you cheerful? Well, shish taouk was a common meal back in Agrabah. Falafel was also a frequent dish I would enjoy. And I would indulge in a tasty makraut on special occasions. Should you be unfamiliar with these, here are the recipes. Okay. So why am I doing all the work for his community service? Of course. Okay, let's drop you and drop you. Sounds delicious. I'll be back with those meals.
We shall
Yeah,
reconvene.
why am I doing the work for his community service? Falafel? Shish. Toke? Okay. So I guess let's pop into Remy's restaurant in case those need things. Hopefully they don't need a whole bunch of fish we don't have. Okay. Okay, I have this. Falafel. Luckily I have that.
Yeah!
It's kind of weird that there's all this stuff after. No. Hold on. Okay. That does look good, actually. Here you go, Jafar. Eat up. Heather, I must confess, this is excellent. Had my plans of domination been successful, I should think I would have kept you on as a royal chef. Not the self-reflection I'm looking for, but it's a start. You wish me to reflect further? Yes, that's kind of the point of this exercise. Any good memories that the food stirs up? Well, it does bring to mind the markets of Agrabah, always full of marvelous foods brought from near and far. And how did that make you feel? Inspired. It was my first glimpse at how wide the world was, and how much was out there for me to learn, to use, to master. Okay, that's a start. I grow nostalgic for my youth, plundering libraries for secret knowledge. All right, why don't we move on? How do you feel about the animals around here? They are a distraction at best. Okay, let's work on that. Next step is your community service is going to be feeding the animals with me. If that is what is required for me to stay, very well. All right, well, each animal has their own favorite type of food. Of that I am quite aware. It requires only trivial experimentation to discover which foods would occupy them enough to leave me alone. Please, avail yourself of my stock. Cabbage. And then banana dessert or something. Banana split. You know their favorite foods already? Nice, we're halfway there. Now let's hang out and feed some adorable animals. Your enthusiasm for the empty-headed creatures is rather cloying, you know. Okay.
There are so many nice people here.
Okay, let's do the monkey. And that's banana split. Okay, hopefully we can... Yeah, there's one. Okay, banana split. Okay, we got that. Now we need a cobra and a capybara. And there's one there. Oh. Okay, eggs. Okay, and then capybaras. All right, let's look for capybaras. Not there. Maybe up this way.
So, you're in charge? Shall I practice my...
Oh, there's one. There's one. And they needed the cabbage. Okay. All right, Jafar, how are you feeling after that? Feeding the cobra was almost pleasant. But there was a disappointing aura of dreamlike cuteness around the reptile that I found insulting to its natural dignity. Well, happy you enjoyed it somewhat. Well, I do have an affinity for them. How about the monkey? Less pleasant. Oh, why was that? I suppose it brought up too many memories. Memories of that street rat and the thieving simian companion. Fair enough. We all have different associations with different animals. And the capybaras? Strange creatures. Their placidity is uncanny. They seem to remain constantly unbothered by whatever occurs around them. And overall, how do you feel? I suppose a bit nostalgic. I find myself recalling fondly the afternoon I acquired Iago. Such glorious days, Heather. I had dozens of nascent plots just waiting to be enacted. The Sultan doing my bidding, Iago on my shoulder offering the cutting commentary my lessers so deserved. Those were marvelous times before things became complicated. I guess remembering your friendship with Iago is a positive thing. I would hesitate to describe it as friendship, but yes, that was a pleasant reminiscence. Now, have my actions been sufficient to satisfy this service to the community that you demand? Pretty much. There's just one last thing, but I need to talk to the other villagers. I'll be back soon enough. Very well.
Until we meet again.
All right. Hey, Gaston, got a moment to talk about Jafar? How strange, I was just talking with him earlier. Oh yeah? Was he mean? Nice? Somewhere in the middle? He was finally behaving right. He brought me a gift. Was this gift a snake statue? I know better than to accept a gift like that. Now. Jafar gave me a set of weights. He said he saw me with my coconut-based exercise equipment, so he made me something more solid. He also complimented me on my clothes, said that something about red and black were noble colors. That's quite unexpected. I agree. I never thought someone with such skinny arms would even know the word exercise. Anything else about your dealings with him that you'd like to pass along? Yes, he also complimented me. He said I was incredibly strong. Yeah? What was the context? Well, I was trying out the weights, swinging them around, and I nearly hit myself in the head. I said something like, good thing that didn't hit my head, and he said that even if it did, I'd be fine since I was incredibly thick-headed. See, he complimented my strength. Yes, so nice of him. He's all right, that Jafar. Okay, well, thanks for answering my questions, Gaston. Bye. Rapunzel, Eve, and Oswald. They're both there. Okay, Eve. Hey, Eve, can we talk about Jafar for a moment? Oh, woo! You're happy about Jafar? That's a big surprise. Eve, ta-da! A glass flower? That's so elegant, Eve. Did Jafar give that to you? Affirmative digital beeps. Well, that's very nice of him. An elegant flower for an elegant machine. Directive. Okay. Where is... Oh, she's gone that way again. Hey Rapunzel, can we talk about Jafar for a moment? We finished his community service, but I'm trying to check in with how he's been treating the other villagers. He's actually been really nice. Your community service must be working. That's great to hear. What has he been doing? Well, he gave me a gift, some pigments that he said would make really vivid paints. And just in case, he didn't ask you to paint a serpent or anything with glowing eyes? No, nothing like that. He said that he admired my courage, that it wasn't easy to make art as bold as mine, and that it required a mind that wasn't afraid to break the rules. How nice of him. Right? I mixed up some paints, and it was true. They're amazing. Well, I'd love to see what you painted with them one day. Thanks for keeping me updated, Rapunzel. Talk to you later.
Everything
Oswald. Where's Oswald? Okay. Okay.
What's happened, friend?
Hey, Oswald. I'm checking in with everyone that Jafar dealt with. How has he been around you since the trial? How do, Heather? And actually, Jafar's been swell. Well, that's good to hear, I suppose. What kind of nice actions has he been doing? Well, he brought me a gift, a set of tools for trolley repair and maintenance. Oh, that's actually very considerate of him. Yeah, he apologized for before and said that he liked my style, and that traditional look was always in fashion.
So much fun here.
Well, that's surprisingly reassuring. You know, after hearing what everyone has told me, I think that maybe we should do something for Jafar. That idea's tops. It's clear that Jafar is trying to integrate himself to everyone now. We should do something to show that we appreciate his effort. Let's see. He did kind of show his own interests with his gift choices. We should start with that. I've got it. We'll decorate on our palace with furniture that's red, black, elegant, bold, and traditional. Maybe I should talk to Merlin to get a little something extra special, too.
Gotta say, my neighbors are on the level.
Okay, ask Merlin. Merlin, where are you? You better be in here, Merlin. He's usually hanging around, Merlin. Okay. Merlin, come here.
A moment, if you would.
Hey, Merlin, can we talk about
your
Jafar's
help.
situation? Why, of course, Heather. How did his community service progress? Ups and downs, I suppose. I feel like it inspired memories of his ambition and greed just as much as it inspired positive emotions. Oh, that is a quandary indeed. But on the other hand, I spoke with some of the other villagers, and it seems that Jafar has actually been really nice to them. Not only is he giving gifts, but he's giving gifts that seem to suggest that he's trying to make a connection with the villagers. How marvelous! Still, I worry that it may be a ruse to ensure his freedom to continue to plot. I agree. But we can't assume anything for now. We need to go by his actions and not our suspicions. So I was thinking we should show him that we appreciate the effort he's making. I quite agree, Heather. You don't lead someone to goodness through constant reprimand. Yeah, I'm going to decorate around the palace with Jafar's favorite aesthetics, but I think we need something else with a little wow factor.
Quite miraculous.
Ah, I think I know just the thing.
Higitus, figitus.
There you are, Heather. That Iago-inspired centerpiece should remind Jafar of his previous companion. Wow, great idea. Jafar places cards close to his chest, but I think that he kind of misses Iago. Well, I hope a memory of a good friend will continue to inspire him towards goodness. Perfect. Thanks, Merlin.
Off with you now.
Okay, so... where am I? So it would be right up here. So right up in this area, I guess. Red, black, bold, tradition. Okay. Okay. So it would have to be in this area, because it doesn't let me put it up there. Red, black. I was looking for like maybe a little side table. Maybe a pile. Oh wow, that's a huge pile of gold. I was thinking it'd be much smaller. Maybe the candelabra. I'm hoping this is where I need to put this. A tall glass vase. The alchemy table and Iago. Take a picture. Okay. All right. Look at that.
We're actually standing in the rain.
Not you, Goofy.
See you later.
It's kind of hard to get out of here, Goofy.
Goodbye.
I'm
Not you,
so
Rapunzel. It's hard to get Jafar.
Bye.
Oh, good. You're here.
Heather, I am unsure of how to respond to all this pageantry. You don't have to respond any particular way at all. We recognize that you are making an effort to be nice to the other villagers, so we wanted to give something to you too. You're a citizen like everyone else now. You can just be yourself and relax. I am unused to such treatment. Had the Sultan recognized me like this, perhaps I would have reconsidered my actions. Well, this is the vibe I'm trying to cultivate here, and I have to admit, I wanted to think the best of you, and you proved me right. I'm glad that we were able to get you to make amends with everyone and settle in properly. Well, when the choice was between biting my tongue for a time or going back in the lamp, the choice was clear. Biting your tongue? Jafar, are you saying that you still have plots brewing? I said nothing of the sort. Well, I guess that's as good as I can get with you, isn't it? Heather, you truly are my most competent adversary, and for that you have my respect. I cannot be but myself. One can only hope that does not put us at odds again. Yeah, well, if they do, I'll still be here, ready to stop your plots before they even get going. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. And I got the Iago statue.
Oh, I do like
Okay,
never
so
going back to my
that was
tower.
weird. That was like a 2-level quest. We did do that. Okay. All right, so that is the end of the Jafar quests. Interestingly, that was a 2-level quest, but we completely finished his stuff. So I guess that's going to be where we end. I'll finish the Star Path out on my own, because that's not terribly exciting. That's just grinding. And I will be back when there is the next update. But yeah, that is going to be everything for this time, and I will see you guys later. Bye!